As a fashion entrepreneur or e-com entrepreneur, you try to find every single way to help you grow your website and boost your traffic. The thing is, we always started wrong. We start with wrong ideas, we go to the wrong people, and we think that help is out there. But it is not true. You need to understand the ABC of your business and how it works before you turn to any professional organization or agency. So let's explore where you should start. Should you go to an agency or any other ways that can help you boost your traffic? Let me share with you some stories that show you how we think it all wrong about e-com business. Let's dive in. So first of all, you might be asking yourself where to start to get more visibility for your business on social media and get more traffic to your website. Let me share you some crazy stories, but it will help you to understand how we all think wrong about e-com businesses. So if you tried agencies or want to find one, let me first answer a single but very important question: when to hire an agency and when you shouldn't. My recommendation is don't try to hire an agency straight away. If you ended your website and you're ready to go to the market, don't jump too quickly to the unknown world of marketing agencies. First of all, because you will not understand half of what they are saying. And secondly, you will end up overpaying for something that will not bring you any results. Most of the new brand owners will not work with agency for one simple reason: your product market fit is not yet validated. You need to understand when you take an agency on board, and you need to have, first of all, lots of money or a proven product market fit, which means basically proving your concept first and having results first. So let's take an example of a brand that has a physical shop and it was physically selling products. So they decided to develop an e-com sales as well. So they hired an agency, the most reputable one in the fashion industry. And the agency spent $25,000 in 3 months with no results. So more than that, they asked to continue testing with ads. You see, the most common mistake I see here is that people don't realize that before you spend any penny on Facebook ads, you need to check 4 key prerequisites. First of all, your website is working. Second, it converts visitors to buyers. Third, you have the right definition of your audience. And fourth, the product is right for them. The physical buyer persona is a little bit different from an online one. You will literally see people who live nearby, close to your shop, and not people who are potentially interested in what you do. That's why the placement is so important to attract the right people when you have a physical shop. While to succeed online, you need to be aware of your ideal client profile and know how to talk to them and what they do in their lives. So if you have this knowledge, as well as knowing how to run ads, you don't need an agency to kickstart your business online. Also, you need to know how to develop traffic organically. So you know first that your website is converting. And I basically recommend having 10 orders per month every single month from your organic marketing operations before you move to your paid advertising. So if you're just starting up your business online, and even if you sell in the physical shop, don't run to an agency because you don't have proof that it works online. And secondly, you need to know how to find that match between your message, your brand image and product and the audience that you want to reach. So when to hire an agency? Well, before I go into this, here's another example that I was literally shocked about. You know, we teach in our program how to run your Facebook ads, how to find your clients, and build a brand that people desire. And I have a brand that was successful with what the program was to offer. The program promises basically that you will make 10K a month, and she was making 20K a month. So what happened? So at some point, she decided to let go of her Facebook ads part and give it to an agency. So you see, it was a stable business, 200 orders per month or more. So she was supposed to succeed in this transition towards an agency, and she worked with 4 different agencies. And when you start working with someone, you need to give them time to understand your business and test things. So it normally takes 3 months to validate or not an agency. So imagine what it takes to try 4 agencies a year. It takes you the whole year to find one that works. And a year for a small business is a lot in terms of loss of revenue, and it's a question of survival. None of those agencies that she chose worked for her business. So imagine the terrible result on her business. She went from 250K a year back to 60K a year. While when she came to my program, she was making 20K a year, and she has multiplied her revenue by 10 the first year. Just by doing herself and applying the methodology I was teaching, she made 250K a year. So hiring an agency, even later in the process when you have a good story, good brand, a proven product, it is still very risky. Most of them will not bring the results you want. That's why here are my main takeaways on how to work with agencies and when to start working with them. But first, when you shouldn't think about working with them. For instance, the case number 1, you're just starting out your business and you don't have a proven website. At this stage, you need to find organically your client and test your website with the traffic that comes from your organic marketing operations. It can be an influencer, a collaboration with another brand, or a giveaway, or an emailing list that you have. Second, if you don't have a regular sales on your website, again, there is no guarantee it will work if you have already orders. Like an example I just gave you earlier, you can start testing some agencies, but you still need to be behind to see what they do, what creatives they use, what audiences they use, what is the structure of the campaign, and how they measure results. You need to have regular meetings with them and refuse any monthly reports. You want to see what's happening inside, not final reports. It will not serve you because what you want is sales, not reports, right? And the third, when your concept is not proven yet, try to get your first sales online. Get them on a regular basis and start making money with your business. Only then you can think about, okay, now I need to give it to someone else, and because I don't want to handle my Facebook ads anymore. It is really recommended hire someone internally who can be your trusted media buyer. Then go to an agency that will treat you like any other business, and it will not consider that you cannot spend 25K in 3 months on ads. Your spending power is still quite low for having an agency at this point. So when to hire them? First of all, when you scale your brand and you spend at least 1 to 2K a day, that means that you have a specific need to make more content. You need to make more content on a regular basis to maintain your ads on a profitable level. You know how Facebook works today? Your best audience will be basically tired of your regular content quite quickly. So you need to update it very often. So if you spend a lot during the day for your ads, you need a big agency. They will help you with providing this regular content on a regular basis. And if you're not at this level, I don't see any value in working with agencies. For me, agencies are good for big brands because big brands need some creative boost to engage their audience, and they have money to spend on tests and trying new content and stuff. So you don't have this privilege because your budget is tight. So my main advice would be to stick to your budget, learn how to manage your ads, and do it yourself. If you can't, hire a coach to help you resolve this issue. So if you like this video, I definitely recommend watching my next video, 5 things the fashion industry doesn't want you to know, a fashion entrepreneur edition. See you there.